Yeah, my name is Sydney. I'm an occupational therapist, and I live and work in the Bay Area, California. So I'm up in Sunnyvale, and yeah, I work as an occupational therapist. I graduated a couple of years ago, and I grew up playing taiko, and so it's been kind of my passion project to really try and explore the therapeutic benefits of taiko. And along the way, I've found so much like meaning and value in it. And so I'm really excited to share that with you all. And with me today is Vivian Lee, and I'll let her kind of give a brief introduction.
Hi everybody, my name is Vivian. I'm a physical therapist. I actually just graduated from USC this month. So I'm really excited to get a head start on my career. A little strange during these times, but I'm really excited to be here with you guys today. I am also an instructor at the Los Angeles Taiko Institute in Torrance, which is a really, really cool place to learn taiko and take classes. I personally have been playing taiko for about 11 years now, and it's really exciting to get to a point where I'm sharing taiko with a lot of different people.
Great, thank you. So yeah, our plan today is we're going to give some background on taiko and also the taiko community in North America and internationally. And then I'm going to talk about taiko as it relates to Parkinson's. And then Vivian will lead a simulation or some activities inspired by taiko, which you all can participate in. And Naomi, she's also here, and she'll be introduced later, I believe. And she is going to share some reflections about her experience playing taiko. And if there's time at the end, we'll show some more tutorial videos, but we'll also leave it open for questions. So if you have
I'm going to mute everybody right now just because there's a lot of background noise. And then you let me know when you want to go off mute. So Sydney, you will be, let's see. I'm going to have to unmute a few people. Sydney, Vivian, and okay, and Naomi, I'll unmute you. Okay, nope, that didn't work. Naomi, okay. All right, I think we're okay. All right, go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, and if anyone has any questions throughout the presentation, you can unmute yourself and go ahead and ask those, or you could put them in the chat and we'll try to address them at the end. Okay. All right, so my first slide is what is taiko? So maybe if people could give me a nod if they've seen taiko before. Have you seen taiko before? Okay, cool. Some people know. Okay. So taiko, in general, it's from Japan, so it's over 2,000 years old. It's a very ancient Japanese instrument. Taiko actually is the word for drum in Japanese. And so we use two sticks, and they're called bachi. Okay. Oops. Okay, so there are many, many, many different styles of taiko. So taiko is a generic name for the drum itself, but there are taiko that are big and small, and some that we play as we wear them. We kind of like wear them while we're playing, and yeah. So there are so many different styles of taiko, and also people of all ages can play. So sometimes when we think about taiko, we think that it's just the like super like buff, male, but actually it's all kinds of people, all ages. It's becoming much more diverse in the type of people that are able to play, and we're finding more and more ways to accommodate to different ages and abilities as well. And so it's really exciting to see that taiko can be so widely used for such a diverse target population. And actually, even though taiko originated in Japan, it was brought to North America about 50 years ago. And it has basically really like taken a different form and style, and it was a way for Japanese Americans back 50 years ago to really reclaim their identity and to like find like a really great support group, and also continue to evolve and grow the art form. So it actually changed quite a bit, and now we play it in North America. We play taiko, and we've used like creative ways to make the drum itself like more accessible and more affordable. And also we now use a lot of like influences from jazz styles and different different musical influences, and it's often played as an ensemble. So now Vivian's going to talk about the Taiko community globally and locally.
Right. So what I've included on this slide is just a couple snapshots of the map. And those little pins that you see there are all individual Taiko groups. So as you can see there, there's some all over the world. It's kind of amazing to see all these clusters. It's really shown how the Taiko community has really exploded over the years. And it's amazing because this art form is like kind of a connecting thread. You can play Taiko, and then if you meet someone, if you go to a different city and you join another Taiko group, the feeling is one of welcoming. Where even though it's kind of all over the world, it's still a very tight-knit community. It's something that we share together, and I think Taiko players are always really happy to share their love for the art, share their ideas about how they play, and I think it's a really exciting community to be a part of. Should I just say next?
Yeah, next slide. Okay.
Thanks. So I wanted to give you just an idea of what it looks like just in Los Angeles. I'm personally in Los Angeles. We have a question about green, yellow, and red pins. I was actually wondering that too about the different colors, but I think that they're all just Taiko groups. They might have just needed to have different colors for that website. But I'll look more into it. I think that those are still just individual groups. Thank you for the question. So I'm personally from the Los Angeles area. So I wanted to just highlight how there's so many different groups to choose from if you're from Los Angeles. Any other major city also has like tens, like 20, 30, 40 groups that you could choose from. So no matter what kind of Taiko you're looking for, there's likely a lot of options. So playing Taiko can range from anywhere from being a professional performer to being in a community group with all types of ages and skill levels to taking a structured formal class. But regardless of how you play Taiko, it's a really great way to exercise, to meet new people, and to kind of build a second family around you. So I personally have felt that the friends I've met through playing Taiko have become some of my best friends, and it's been a really important part of my life. So can we go next? So I wanted to just kind of share an example of how amazing the community is. So the first two pictures, these are from the Los Angeles Taiko Institute, the one that I personally play Taiko and teach Taiko at. They're from our annual recital. So all of the people you see in those first two pictures are students. It might be a little hard to see, but you could see that there's children in the front, and then families, people of all ages in that big crowd of people. And we're all having fun and enjoying having just accomplished finishing a full performance. And the second picture at the bottom, you'll see it's a huge crowd of people. What this is a snapshot from the North American Taiko Conference. So every 2 years, people from all over North America and actually worldwide get together to take workshops, attend lectures, and watch performances from world-renowned leaders and teachers. And you get to meet people from all over the world, and it's amazing to see people from all over come together and share one art form together.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think that we have it's kind of hard to describe Taiko actually. Like it's best if you see it in person, and we will be showing some videos. But if you ever get a chance to see Taiko in person, it's really like such a unique and powerful thing to be a part of, and both as a participant and as an audience member. But the movements of Taiko, it's different than other types of drumming in that really we focus on large amplitude movements. It's almost like a drumming but dance, martial arts. Like it's we really focus on using our whole body and really in sync and with each other. So it's a very visual as well as auditory experience. So yes, full extensions. We definitely encourage full extensions. trunk rotation. Sometimes we switch drums, like we sometimes like dance around the drum, or we like shift our body to hit the drum. And so there's a lot of trunk rotation. Variation of volume and tempo is really important to create like the rhythmic quality and because there's not that many different sounds you can make on the drum. So if we play quiet versus loud, then it really helps create a piece and make it really, there's so many different like sound qualities that we can get just from changing the variation of volume and tempo as well. Also, taiko involves a lot of sequencing, memory, and cognition. We often learn taiko pieces in like the form of a song. So it will be like 3 to 5 minute set song. And so we like that is what we practice and we perform. And so just like trying to remember the song and the patterns is really, really helpful for to challenge memory and cognition. And also vocalization. So this is something that that is really cool about taiko, is that we integrate a lot of loud vocalizations into the pieces. So and Vivian will talk a little bit about this as well, but that's really, really important part that we sometimes that these vocalizations they're called kiai. They're either like kind of built into the song, or throughout the piece we are encouraged to shout spontaneously to give energy to the other performers as they're playing. Okay. So
Cindy, do you want to show that YouTube video first, and then I could lead the exercise?
Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. I think that helps visualize. Let me just skip to that. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just going to talk really briefly about so I do live up in San Jose, and I saw a lot of these qualities in taiko, and these are inherent taiko things that we do with all of our classes. But I thought about my experience with people with Parkinson's, and I thought, oh, this would be like a really, really great fit for this community. And so then I back in 2019, we partnered with, or we talked to a lot of people within the community, including a lot of the people from the boxing, Rocksteady boxing, and we were like, oh, are you interested in helping us create this program? And so then as a result, we created 8-week sessions, and they're 90 minutes each session. And yeah, and the classes are currently online, but they're usually they're currently online on Tuesdays from 10 to 11. And I'll provide this later as well. But yeah, San Jose Taiko is one of the first taiko groups in North America, and so they have a long history of experience with taiko, teaching different classes, but also performing worldwide as well. So it was a really, really cool partnership. And so this video I will show is just a little bit of so you can see what that's like. Oops, that's not. Okay.
I've been diagnosed with Parkinson's for about 6 years and been trying different exercise programs to help with the control of the disease. And taiko that we just had is purely the best that I've experienced.
It's just been amazing. It's a new experience, a new community. It just makes me really proud to be here and to learn something and to get my body moving and my mind thinking. It's just been a really exciting and fun experience.
I was looking for some activity for my husband who has Parkinson's. It was real nice to find a program to allow caregivers to actually participate as well. I think the program was great. It started us playing right away, which is really nice.
I came in knowing that I had no natural rhythm, and they promised that it wouldn't be held against me, and it wasn't. But we had a lot of fun, and it's very good for my brain.
Okay, so with that video, we wanted to give you all a taste of what taiko is like. So I understand that some of you may have prepared some drumsticks or wooden spoons or anything you might want to use for drumsticks, or if you don't have anything you want to use, you could just use your hands. Now, I want to go through kind of 3 different things with this Taiko primer. We'll talk about basic stance, a strike, and then the vocalization that Sydney talked about. So first, for the basic stance, we can stand up. If you don't feel comfortable with standing, you could stay in your seated position. But for those of you who feel comfortable standing, we're gonna all stand up right now. And then just get yourself situated where you have enough space to feel safe and comfortable, and that you might not be hitting any furniture or breaking anything, because we don't want that happening. Okay, so, and then when you're all ready, can you give me a thumbs up so I know that we can move on? Okay, you got it. Okay, perfect, thank you. Okay, so to talk about basic stance, in Taiko, we tend to stand with our feet slightly apart so that we can feel more grounded and more connected to the ground. Now, I'm gonna teach you kind of the standard, but of course, do what you can in terms of your own body and what you feel safe with, okay? So we have our feet slightly apart, just like that. Here. And for now, we'll just do it like that. There's some variation where people will be with one leg forward, one leg back. But for today, we're just going to have our feet just a little wider than hip width apart. Okay, so now once you find that stance, just you know, bounce a little, get a sense of how that feels. Get your balance in that standing position. I know we're just, we've been sitting a lot these days, so just get your body ready. And we'll start off with just a couple breathing warm-up exercises before we go into the strike, okay? So what I want us to do is you're gonna have your arms by your side, and we're gonna breathe in on a count of 4. So let me demonstrate it first. So you're gonna breathe in 1, 2, 3, 4, and then as you exhale, let your arms down. Okay, so we're all gonna do that together. Let's do it 5 times together, okay? So we're gonna count to 4 going up and then breathe out, okay? Ready? Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and then breathe out, let your arms drop. And as much as you can, try to make that exhale audible, okay? Let's do it 4 more times. Ready? Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out. 3 more times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 more times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and good. So now let's grab your drumsticks or whatever you have. These are the bachi that Sydney had mentioned. So they're just drumsticks made out of different types of wood. But anything will work for this purpose. Maybe not something super heavy. Yeah. And then if you have some kind of setup where you can have something to pretend as a drum, that's great to have in front of you right now. Oh, I see Naomi has an actual drum. That's great. If not, you can just play in the air. That's fine too. Okay, so Sydney had talked about how Taiko is a lot of large amplitude movements. So that's what we're going to focus on right now. We're going to focus on really fully extending. And are you guys all ready with your setup? Just give me a thumbs up when you're ready. Okay, looks good, great. Okay, so we're gonna start with our right arm and we're gonna do kind of that same count. So we're gonna raise our arm in 4 counts, so just straight up in front of you. You can watch me first, like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll hold there. And then when we exhale, you can strike. I hope I don't break my chair. Okay, are you ready to do that together? So just your right arm, okay? And we're gonna count to 4 going up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out. Strike down. So the downward motion is almost just like that exhale we did. You're just letting gravity pull your sticks down. Okay, we're gonna do that 4 more times with just the right. Really think about extending the arm as far as you can. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and breathe out. Good. 2 more times. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. Good. This last one, I want you to really stretch as far as you can towards your ceiling. Okay, make it as big as possible. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and stretch, 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 and exhale. Good. So now we're gonna switch to our left. And this time we're gonna incorporate the vocalizations. So they're called kiai in Taiko in Japanese. I don't know, Sydney, what is the exact translation of kiai?
I think it's like, oh, actually, I think it's like meeting of energy. So ki is energy, and then I is like to meet, and so it's like a meeting energies.
Yeah. So it's a really fun part about Taiko where when you're playing Taiko with each other as a group, we do these vocalizations to share our energy or our excitement. So let's do that together. So you can be as loud as you want. We can even unmute maybe at this point, Sharon.
Okay. Okay.
If you all are comfortable with. Yeah.
Unmute all. Okay, everybody's off.
Perfect.
They're unmuted.
The vocalizations could really be any sound you want. You can be creative with it, but some standard ones are, you could just say, ha, or ha. Anything that feels like it's a forceful kind of release of air and something that can be audible for your team members. So just choose anything you want to say, but I'm gonna say ha. Okay? So we're gonna do our left hand. Exactly the same thing that we did before, but as we exhale, we're gonna say ha. Okay? So all together. Ready and rise. 1, 2, 3, 4, and ha. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4, ha. 1, 2, 3, 4, ha. Good. I like the bell. Okay, so now let's try making it a little bit more difficult. We're gonna alternate right and left, okay? So same thing, we're gonna count to 4 rising, starting with our right, and then we have vocalization, okay? Ready? And right again. 1, 2, 3, 4, ha! Left. 1, 2, 3, 4, ha! Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, ha! And left. 1, 2, 3, 4, ha! So how does it feel to make that strike? It's a little satisfying.
Yeah.
So like Sydney said, there's also a kind of a cognitive kind of memorization aspect of it, which is really great for the brain. So we'll add a little bit of that. I'm not going to make it too complicated, but what we're going to do is we're going to do 4 of those slow counts, and then we're going to add 8 faster counts. So I'm going to demonstrate it once, so just watch me first, and then we'll do it together. 1, 2, 3, 4, ha! 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 So those ones are exactly the same as before. And now the 8 faster counts are going to be right, left, right.
You done with your call?
No, I can't. Somebody's trying to get in. I can't.
Right.
Supposed to pick up sandwiches at 11.
Did everybody catch that one? Could you see me?
When's the call?
Okay. So just try to follow along. And we'll do it a couple times so you guys get a chance to catch the pattern, okay? So into your stance. Starting with our right hand. Ready? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Okay, here comes the faster one. So ready? Right. Left. Right. Good. Nice job, everybody. How do you all feel?
Good.
Wonderful.
Good.
Awesome. So that was just a little introduction, a primer to some of the basics of Taiko. It sounds like you guys were doing great with it. So now we can take a breather. You can take your seats, and then we'll talk a little bit more. Yeah.
Can we do it again?
Oh yeah, sorry. We'll do one more time.
Okay, great.
Okay, one more time. See? Okay. Wait a couple seconds.
Can I make a request? The large screen that I have is the drawing.
Oh,
and I
sorry.
would love to see you, Vivian, large.
That is such a good point. Thank you. Hold on. That is, sorry. Wait, hold on, let me
Maybe
see.
you could stop sharing the screen for.
Yeah, hold on, this is in the way. Just a moment, I'm so sorry. That is,
Yay.
Yay, good.
sorry, Dad. Thank you so much for okay.
We'll do it 2 more times so that we have that big screen now. Okay. Ready? You have your stance. I see everybody. Good. Okay. So starting with our right hand and right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Good. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Good. Now faster. Ready? Right. Left. Right. Left. Right. Left. Good. Okay. We'll reset, and we'll do it one more time. All right, ready? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Really extend. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha! Good. Faster. Ready? Right. And now just to, for fun, you could do some fast rolls, however you like to go. All right. I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit sweaty now. Which is good. Okay. Any other questions about that before we move on? No? Thank you for participating.
It was fun.
Thank you.
Okay, yes, thank you so much, Vivian. Yeah, I mean, as fun as this is, it's also like really hard for us as taiko players to find like an accommodation at home that seems to be quite as satisfying as the in-person experience with the drum. So yeah, if you ever get a chance, I really encourage you to try and find a place where you can actually experience this like later on when we're able to. Yeah, hold on, let me see how to reshare this.
Are there other online Taiko experiences
Mhm.
for inexperienced people besides that Tuesday time is just like not good for me?
Yeah. So that's one thing that we are open. So we're both in a really great position in that we have a lot of contacts within the Taiko community. And so if there is an interest in some sort of online tutorial videos, then we can definitely work with, we can help problem solve at that. And if that's something you're interested, just let us know.
And
Yes.
so I personally, I'm an instructor at the Los Angeles Taiko Institute. Unfortunately, I mean, for any kind of group fitness class, they are closed for in-person classes right now. But because the quarantine in Los Angeles might last longer than we'd expect, or we don't really know. So they are looking into exploring more online options. And if there is interest, it's definitely something that I could bring up to the CEO, and then we can kind of talk about what online classes might be like. So we'll have our contact information, and then if the Asano Taiko, the Los Angeles Taiko Institute, does decide to have more online classes, I will go ahead and contact Sharon. Are you the best contact person?
Yeah, that's fine. Somebody wanted to know the cost of the classes, online or in person.
So the San Jose Taiko class, so that one again is, let me go back to that. It's Tuesdays 10 to 11. I think that one is by donation. So if you are able to donate, that's great. If not, then you can still participate. And then the other ones, I think we have not, we're not sure. I think it's a kind of, will depend on the instructor and the kind of the organization that it's under.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I do also have a video. So I think Naomi will talk about her instructor Reed, and he has a video that we unfortunately don't have enough time to watch today, but I can send that out to this group as well, just so that we can do.
How long is the video?
That video is 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So at this point, I wanted to pass this presentation over to Naomi. Just really quickly, just to mention that, so I did go to the World Parkinson's Congress last June in Japan, and I presented a poster about Taiko drumming and for individuals with Parkinson's disease, and really trying to highlight the partnership between myself as an OT and a performing arts group to create this program. And that's where I met Sharon, and I also I had met Naomi before, but I saw her there as well. And so yes, I'm definitely open to talk more about that program if you want to contact me later. But at this point, yeah, I wanted to give Naomi a chance to share her experiences. And this resource page I can also provide or give this to Sharon to send out to you all.
Yeah, I will send out a summary with all the information, videos and stuff for you afterwards.
Okay, great, perfect. Okay, so
a quick, just kind of recapping back to the someone had asked a question about the red, yellow, and green pins. I actually went back to the website to kind of see if they had an answer, and it turns out, so the green pins are scholastic. So those like scholastic groups, meaning they are Taiko schools with lessons. And then the red dots are community groups. So that means they're community run. People will decide what they want to play and how they want to play on their own. And then finally, the yellow is professional. So those are people who make a living from playing Taiko, and sometimes they tour and do a lot of concerts. So I hope that answers that question.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Great. Yes, so thank you so much. And then we'll let Naomi speak from here.
Hey, Naomi, you on?
Yes. Can you guys hear me and see me?
We don't see you.
Oh, cancel this one video.
Let's see. You should come up as a speaker, Naomi. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm gonna make you a co-host, by the way.
I think if I spotlight, is this okay? Is she on now?
Oh, there you are. There you are.
Yes.
Okay.
She's now a co-host.
There.
Okay.
My
Okay.
daughter's in the background. There she is. All right. Well, thank you everyone for having me here, and thank you Sharon and Sydney and Vivian. It's very exciting. I have a passion for Taiko myself, and I was diagnosed with Parkinson's in April of 2015, and I'm also half Japanese. So on New Year's Day on 2016, you know, they do a lot in the Japanese community. And I saw Taiko and I told my husband, I turned to him, I go, I'm going to learn that. That's like on my bucket list. And that month I found SFVT, San Fernando Valley Taiko, and I started going. So I've been there since January of 2016. And Jean is on the line or on this call too. And that's my instructor, Reed. That's his mother. So she is a wonderful person. She's been there from the start, and she's a great Taiko player too. So I'm going to share.
Should I mute everybody again?
I need you to make me a host or something so I can.
I did. I made you a co-host. Let's see.
It says it's
wait. All right, I did, and then it went off. Hold on.
Okay.
Co-host. Make co-host. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait. That's the wrong person. I don't know what happened. Wait.
Not working very well today.
No, nothing's. Linda, I made you the co-host. Linda finally got on, and then.
45 minutes.
Right, hold on. Naomi, let's see. Make co-host. Why is my phone ringing? All right. Yes. Okay, Naomi. Yeah.
Right now?
Yeah.
Yay. Okay.
Okay. All right, go ahead. Can you get it?
I'm trying to click share, but share.
Share screen. Wait. Sorry. You're a co-host, so it should work. At the bottom, you should have a green thing that says share screen at the bottom.
I did that. Let me go back.
Don't click on the one next to it. Click on the square with the arrow.
Well, I have to share the videos too.
There you go.
Oh, there we go. Oh, great. Go back here. Right. All right, so you guys all know Sydney now, and then this is Sammy. So this is just a picture from the WPC. And this was part of they did a thing with the boxing program, and this is a picture with the three of us. Cute. So as a person with Parkinson's, this is what it means for me that I am happy to share with all of you. And I was thinking all this, and then when, I'm born and raised from Monterey, even though I live in Southern California. And when my friend said, oh, they saw Parkinson's, for PD, Taiko class for San Jose, I was so excited. And then I reached out to Cindy and met her, and she actually went to school or knows Reed from, I think, UCLA. Mm-hmm. So it was really exciting. So for me, it's awesome because I really feel that the people that are in the Taiko group, just like Vivian was saying, they're so friendly and so helpful. I call them my Taiko family, just encouraging. They support you. When I finally told them I had Parkinson's, they did so much to just with me and encourage me and even make cranes for our big crane project to help. So when you have something like Parkinson's, it's really important to have support in our community. So that's something that's so nice to have, and to also be positive. This is something that, you have a positive attitude, and it's fun. So you know, one of the things that they tell you when you get Parkinson's is, what should you do? You should exercise, you should move. Well, I don't even think of this as my exercise because it's so much fun, but it is physical. And you do big movements because with Parkinson's, you start to shuffle or do little movements. And this, you do really big movements. So that definitely helps. There's something like showing with the hits. And when we hit, that's called, what?
Yeah, I'm on a Zoom call.
I couldn't hear.
All right, I got it.
When we hit, we call it dome. So it's called Kuchi Shoga, and it's not written down. So it is a cognitive challenge to remember the hits and the movements when you're actually learning and playing the song. So that gets challenging, but that is what we need. And then the kiais, you know, it's full of energy. You just want to just like shout. Even my family has said, you know, your voice is starting to get soft. So you kiai, you shout, you're full of energy. Those are the things that I thought would benefit. This is just a fun picture just before one of our performances at a Japanese festival. And my daughter, the one that's behind me, I had her go under us. So it's just showing some of the fun, and we're getting ready to perform. And this is my instructor right there, or he's right here in the middle. And this is his mom who's on this meeting, on this call, right here. I'm over here. So this is, I think, it looks like the Van Nuys Japanese Gardens when we perform there. And these drums are heavy and big. And when you hear them, they're so full of energy. I could hear it from not even seeing it, and then it'll just draw you toward it because it's got so much energy. And when you hit, you know, it feels good to just get out all your frustrations and hit. This is showing all the, you know, some of the cranes. So this is my group showing some of the cranes at the Japanese garden in Van Nuys. And you can see this is one of our performances. Here's Jean, his mom, and here's Reed, Marcos, and these two are married, so there's some, you know, family. When in Taiko, there's two stands. One is the down stand, and another one is the slant stand. So this is one of the songs. We're playing Matsuri with the slant stand here. And Moving Day Taiko, I'm going to play a little bit. Can you guys hear this?
Yes, but I can see video.
Which one, Naomi?
No video.
You can't see the video?
No.
We hear it.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
See a picture.
For some reason, I can't share everything, so I'll have to go in pieces. But this is Reed right here, and this is Alex, he came in for a little bit as an instructor, and this is actually at Moving Day in Long Beach. So it was so nice that they came and they were supporting Parkinson's. I'm back here just in the background, but this is just the two of them having fun. They're like jamming. So I'm just going to show you a little bit of this. And tell me if the sound needs to go up or not. All right, can you see this?
Yeah.
Okay.
We just see, we see it just says moving day, Taiko.
Yep.
Okay.
So they came and supported, you know, Parkinson's. And here I'm playing with the 2 instructors. And this person right here, his name is Jose. I know him. I've met him in some Parkinson's classes in San Jose. And what was nice to see is he used to be a drummer. His name is Jose. And when he started drumming, he actually, you know, still had it in him. And when he was playing, he could play where it almost looked like he didn't have Parkinson's anymore. And he was just enjoying it. So he and my instructor, Reed, are just having fun. And they were like playing together.
Why is the drum covered?
This part?
The top, yeah. Well, on the other one, it had.
Let's see if I can go back. Oh, we hadn't taken the covers off yet.
Oh, okay.
Naomi, someone asked if you can show your video of the video of you playing.
Okay, I think that's next.
Okay, great.
Yeah, okay.
And then we will wrap up when you're done there after your video.
Okay.
I don't think we see your screen right now.
Me.
Are you sure? Do you have your video? I have it here somewhere. You want me to share it?
Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
Okay.
Hold on, I want to make sure I got the sound. Okay.
Taiko!
Sore!
Yay.
Hey.
Okay, thank you, Naomi.
Yeah.
Maybe when we can all get out and they start classes again, we can all come, you can arrange a field trip for those of us in LA to come with you to your class on a Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah.
How many people are people interested in that?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
From LA.
Okay. All right, great. I want to thank all of you. This was a lot of fun. And I'm sorry, a few people had a hard time getting in. And I don't know why. Zoom has added some security stuff, and I don't know what's going on. You know, some people had to show a password, some didn't. But we're glad that all of you made it. We have 2 more meetings scheduled and a possible one. I have some ideas for a couple more in the future. Let me share my screen and I will get my, oh shoot. Let me see if I can get my PowerPoint to come up. Okay, here we go. All right, so, oh shoot, I don't know what to do here. Okay, so first of all, thank you to Sydney, Vivian, Naomi. This was a lot of fun. Let's see, I got this out of order. You all get a virtual crown. Where?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know why I have this. I can't get this on. I have to put it on slideshow. Here we go. Let's see. Come on. All right, I don't know what's going on here. Presenter view. Here we go. Nope, that's not what I want. Well, you get the idea. So next, in 2 weeks, we have Steph and Lisa, who is, according to Darcy Blake, could be in the cast of a comedy show. They are from PD Connect, also in the Bay Area. I met them when I spoke in Fresno in February, pre-lockdown. And they do Parkinson's classes, and a lot of it has to do is from Power Moves, if you're familiar with Power. And so when they're not under quarantine, they offer a full schedule of classes and wellness programs at 4 locations in the Bay Area. But right now they're offering classes online, so you're welcome to check them out. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then 2 weeks later, we got Dr. Lori Mishley, who's going to be speaking to us about Parkinson's, nutrition for Parkinson's, the CAMCARE study that she's spearheading, where she's actually going to those of us with Parkinson's and trying to find out what those of us who are doing well, what we do that makes us do better. And she's right now teaching a year-long course on Parkinson's PD school, which you can look up. I will send you the link. And after that, I have no idea. I'm hoping that we will be able to move around in Los Angeles a bit and get out. And so I haven't scheduled anything after that one. There are a couple of suggestions, one of which is that we break into meeting rooms and to talk about different subjects. So if you wanted to talk about, with a group of 6 or 7 other women, about sex and Parkinson's, you would be able to do that. You know, we would come up with some different subjects and everybody could sign up for a room after starting together. So and another one is about mentoring newly diagnosed women with Parkinson's. So I will be sending an email out as soon as I get all the information with a summary from today, all the links that you need. And I think that is about it. Any questions from anybody? I'm going to stop my screen sharing. And let's see. Okay. Any questions? I have one new message. Victoria loves the sound of the drums.
And
thank you, Victoria. And I hope you're all enjoying these meetings.
I'm so enjoying it, and I thank you for including an East Coaster.
East Coaster. Well, look, we've got one person from the UK, which is even farther. Thank you. So now, you know, I'm happy to have everybody from wherever. It's just been a blast. And I hope you're getting to meet some new people this way. And if we do something with breakout rooms, you'll get to actually have conversations and
Right.
really get to know.
Sydney, how far are you from San Mateo?
Ooh, I am not too far from San Mateo. I'm probably about 30 minutes or so from San Mateo.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's where I'll look you up when I get to visit the kids one day.
Oh, please do, yes.
Or I go to a class. I have actually driven to Rocksteady Boxing when I have visited the kids.
Oh,
so I'll try to
cool.
find you. That would be great.
Yeah. Yeah, I do that when I go to
nice.
Chicago. I find classes. I go to Rocksteady Boxing there. And you meet a whole other group of people who are equally wonderful. You know, it doesn't matter where you are. So
yeah, thank you so much for having us. And yeah, I really love being involved with the Parkinson's community. I find so much resilience, and I just am like, this has been a really, really fun project for me to do. And so yes, thank you so much for being so kind. And
thank you for working with our community. It's terrific. Thank you so much. Okay, see you all in 2 weeks.
Stay healthy, stay sane.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Sorry, Sharon, that it took so long to get on.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know either. I don't know. I switched computers. I went to iPads. Nothing was working. Finally, it just did.
Yeah. All right. Well.
Sorry.
So,
it was a Zoom problem. I don't know. Zoom was having issues.
Yeah. They're on overload.
Yeah.
I had 3 calls in a row the other day, and it's like, by the end, after 3 hours, it was like, get me off of here.
Yeah. Well. Sorry, I was trying since before 10.
Yeah, and Linda does Dancing Through Parkinson's, and they're going to do a session for us probably in July, when I can figure out my calendar. We're hoping to get away and go. We may drive to Chicago to see our grandchildren there, just to get out of here. And then my other daughter said, but then you'd have to stay in hotels. It's like you got to rethink.
You can't win. You can't win.
I understand that RVs are being sold at the highest rates ever. People are buying RVs and going on vacation.
Wow. Let's see if we can get the gas pretty soon.
Yeah. Yes.
Sorry, I have to go, but thank you so much.
I do too. I have to go.
Bye, everybody.
We have to go do the drive-by birthday party.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sharon.
Okay. Bye. Thank you all. Bye-bye. Good to see you.